Hey everyone, we're Select Restart. I'm Jace.
And I'm Daphne.
Welcome to Last Decade, a weekly show where we play a game that was released this month, Last Decade.
Heck yeah.
We're going through some major life changes continuously, probably for the next several months, so deal with it, sucker. Anyway, this month, as you know, we're playing King Arthur 2, the Role-Playing Wargame. This is a continuation, episode 3.
Woo!
And next month we're going to have our buddy
Brayden.
Yeah, he's going to be in it for entertainment value, and it's going to be great, and it's going to be fun. So be sure to subscribe, be sure to comment, be sure to like the video, and stick around and hang out with us. Thanks, here we go.
Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're loading our game.
There it is, Last Decade. Look
Last
at
Decade. Big boy at it again with the loading screen.
Yeah. I guess I got another review for you. I kind of did some reviews last episode, but I'm going to do just a tiny little more review here. GameSpot. The GameSpot staff on February 16th, 2012 rated this a 5.5, I believe, out of 10.
Woohoo.
They said the good storytelling evokes Arthurian legend in grand fashion. Morality system that's a step above a good and evil scale. Great artwork and character design. Now the bad. Too many technical hiccups. Too many technical hiccups and frame rate issues. The AI has a poor grasp of tactics, and the combat is boring and tedious. Maybe you thought that when you watched the last episode. I don't know.
I feel like it's hard for it to be boring when we've only done one battle.
I fully agree.
But maybe if that's how all the battles are for I don't know how many hours this game is, but
I mean,
maybe it could be. If it's like a 40, 60 hour game and all the battles are the same.
Yeah, I mean, later in the episode, I'm going to tell you how long it technically takes people.
Yeah,
So.
Keeping an eye out for that. Alright, so objectives. Sufferers of the plague. Yeah, we're picking up here. So,
that's right.
When the king suffers, so does his realm, and the wounds of Britannia seem just as incurable as that which has incapacitated Arthur. A crowd of healers, monks, and wise men have come to Heartwood Keep, but to no avail. No one seems to know the cure, and as Merlin is still missing, I don't know if they remember them telling us why he was missing.
He's just missing. They never said why.
You need someone else who could help your father. The knights who rode out to the provinces around Bedegrain to find such a man returned with some rumors about a mysterious healer. His powers are almost miraculous, and his fame is growing fast. One thing is for certain, he recently appeared in the province of Coventry, where he dealt with the outbreak of a mysterious plague in a village. You must go among the survivors of this plague to find him. So I'm going to travel to Coventry and find the healer.
Okay, good luck.
Alright.
Hopefully it's not a long, grueling travel.
You know that your only chance of finding a cure for your father's ailment is to find the enigmatic healer. He recently appeared in the province of Coventry, where he dealt with the outbreak of a mysterious plague in a nearby village. You mingle with the survivors of this plague in an attempt to find this man.
This is the man you're looking for, hopefully.
And battle is not possible.
No battling here. Yeah, sorry if you hear noises in the background from our cats. You know, dingling around. Or purrs. You might hear some purrs too. We got some.
So where am I? How do I find me?
That's a great question. I think this is you. Like, we click this as well to find you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
dang, girl, what are you doing over there?
On my way.
There you go. Get zooting.
That's great to know.
Yeah. Your little emblem finds you. Isn't that nice?
You know that your
Alright, same old, let's do it.
Get it going.
The forest is filled with bird song. But this deceptive peace is even more disturbing than the gloom of Bedigrain. You hope to find the healer in one of the nearby villages and get back to fighting more visible threats. As the road turns, a pack of dirty children run up to you.
Dirty children? Uh-oh.
So I
That's
can tell my men to
dangerous.
chase them away. I'm not here to play. I hear them out. Even peasant children have the right to address their lord. Let the children come to me. I do as our Lord Jesus said and hear them out. Demons can take the form of children. We shoot at them and they scatter.
Dang, dirty little demon children.
Jeez. I'm just gonna listen to them.
The children are dirty and scared. The oldest barely dares to speak, and his words chill you. Sir Knight, there is a plague in our village, and it is turning people evil. Those who survive are not only disfigured in their body, but in their heart. They want to kill us.
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh.
Yikes, yeah.
These dirty children are wanted to be killed.
I ask them to tell me more. I need all the information I can gather. Children think all sorts of stupid things, but I approach the village cautiously. I drag the little rascals back to the village. Their parents must be worried.
Yeah, I'm sure. Since
Or
they're
they
so
stay in
clean.
the forest. I can't protect them while I investigate the village. I'll ask them to tell me more. Why not?
Yeah.
Christian here came from a village near London, and it was his parents that fell sick first. His mother died and his father went mad. He tried to cut him open like a pig,
Oh my gosh.
so he ran. His baby brother Tim didn't make it. They used his blood to water some strange plants.
Oh no.
Yikes. I'm pretty sure that was a different narrator.
I know, right? Unless that narrator changed his voice well. I can't believe his father tried to kill him. I would be so sad if my dad tried to kill me.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. I have no patience for such lies. I chase them away and head for the village. I tell them to stay with me. They'll be safe here. We head for the village. I drag the little liars back to the village. Their parents must be worried. Man, I really could just, hate children if I wanted to.
You could, yeah, if you were a
But
child hater. Are you a child hater, Sage
No.
William Pendragon?
no, I'm not.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell them to stay with me, not let their parents kill them.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
The villagers of Greenham don't care about their children, so you order your men to take care of them for the time being. The children were right. There is something wrong with these people. You see cripples and poxmarked, warty men, and their sly looks make you feel dirty.
Just like these dirty little children.
Warty men. So I need to find the healer, although apparently he couldn't help these people. This place stinks. I burn it, but first I have to find out about the healer. They deserve compassion and help. I have yet another reason to find the healer. What sort of plague is this that only affects adults? I need to learn more.
Yeah, that's interesting, huh?
It's interesting that it doesn't affect children.
Yeah.
One of the few healthy people,
What
a
did the adults
dignified
do wrong?
middle-aged man walks up to you, wringing his hands. He says the healer was here and tried to cure them, but a knight living near the village kidnapped him.
Oh no.
They fear for him, because Sir Bior often kills and tortures people.
So Sir Bior is the knight, probably?
Must be. Why would he kidnap him?
And torture people. That's not nice.
How dare they accuse a knight? It's something that I must investigate. This is a serious accusation. I need to know more before I act. I keep asking. Even if he's telling the truth, I need more information. I send out my scouts. I pity him, but he makes my skin crawl. I go to the church to pray for guidance. The story could be true, but it feels wrong. I go to a quiet grove to meditate.
What do you do, Sage?
I'm gonna ask more information.
Ask away.
Sir Bior
Listen to
was
these
ever
people.
a rotten knight, the man says, his eyes darting and his forehead beaded with sweat. But he became worse when the plague came. He wanted the healer to only care for the sick up in the castle, and when he refused, he took him by force.
Oh man.
I can see that he's lying, but I will go to the castle to speak to the knight. Some knights have no shame. I must defend the village from this bloody tyrant. I've heard this before, but I also want to know more about the plague.
Have you heard this before about the Serbior?
I don't know that I have. But I do want to know more about the plague in general. So
Okay.
I'm going to ask him about it.
The plague?
This is
The
obviously a
plague.
topic the locals don't like to talk about.
The Cartwright's cousins fled from London and brought it with them. Killed off half the village too.
Oh no!
We would have had need of the healer, but that evil Sabir took him from us.
Dang the plague!
So even if he's telling the truth, I need more information. I send out my scouts.
The plague!
Some knights have no shame. I must defend the village from this bloody tyrant.
Plague!
I pity him, but he makes my skin crawl. I go to the church to pray for
The
guidance.
plague!
The story must be true, but it feels wrong. I go to a quiet grove to meditate.
The plague!
I'm gonna send out my scouts.
Yeah, that's probably a good call. They need
The
to
scouts
see the
return,
plague.
saying the castle is heavily fortified, easy to defend.
But, my lord,
Says one scout.
we should hear the knight's tale as well. This village stinks.
It does smell.
There is something odd around the church, and the orchards look as if evil rituals have taken place there.
This place stinky.
Yeah, I'm not even like physically there myself, but I can tell it's stinky.
I can smell it from here.
From a different dimension.
I see the church for myself. It's the village's soul. If it's corrupted, dot dot dot.
Uh-oh. Demon children.
I go to the orchards. I need to see if they have defiled the heart of the land.
Ah,
I go to the castle and demand to speak with Sir Bjor.
Sabia. Got the plague. It's a tough call.
I'm gonna go to the church.
Yeah.
The
just
church
scope it
looks
out.
peaceful at first glance, but it lacks the calm radiance it should have. It takes you a few moments to realize this is because of the strange black creepers that cover its walls.
Creepers.
The plant comes from the churchyard. Its thick vines are rooted in fresh graves.
Ew. Plant
What
that
is this
feeds on
foul
dead people.
plant? I demand an answer from the village elders. I have my men uproot this foul plant and cleanse the churchyard. The villagers forgot to mention this. Maybe the knight will be more forthcoming. I feel like I should talk to the knight. I don't trust any of these people here in this town.
Yeah, it's...
They're all
Sir Beor's castle is
sketch.
a mile from Greenham. You ride there with your men and have your herald call out.
Sir Beor, we know you have the healer,
He says after
I mean,
the
how do you
usual
know?
flourishes.
whom your king needs.
The knight appears on the walls.
Your Highness,
He says,
let us parley.
That's like fight, right?
No, I think it's make peace, right?
Maybe. Maybe you're right.
As a knight, I'm bound to honor this request. We meet in a field unarmed. To hell with chivalry, but I need information. I only agree to meet him armed. I can meet unarmed.
Yeah, might as well.
You meet in the field by the castle. Sir Beor sighs when you demand the healer. He was looking to cure this plague, but had to move on to learn more. He told me he found out that this was no sickness but a curse, and I should keep away from Greenham. It's already fallen to it.
This
Dang.
makes some sense, but I still doubt him. I ask him to tell me more. He wants me to believe this. I will search his castle and find my own answers. I'll ask
A
him to tell me
knight
more.
searching a knight's castle.
You're free to search the castle. You'll find no plague victims there. The villagers are plagued by an evil ritual. As the demons hatch in their bosoms, they
Oh,
die
no.
or are deformed to reflect their new nature. Some are still unharmed, but the demon wants to devour them too.
Bosom as in like hearts, or bosom as in like their booties?
I think bosom's like, yeah, your breast area, your
Yeah, that's
chest.
what I was thinking.
I don't know if it's literal.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Is there a way to cure these people and save the village? I need to know. I need to cut out this infection before I follow the healer, lest it spreads. I don't care about the village. I need to find the healer.
What's your call?
I'm gonna ask if there's a way, if there's a cure.
Yeah, probably very nice,
Those
sagely
possessed
thing
by
to
the
do.
demon are lost. The only way to stop the demon spreading its seed is to lure it into the open. We need to convince it that it's safe.
Take me prisoner and act as if your men didn't care about the plague. It'll come for the fresh prey, and we can catch it.
It's a good plan, but I don't want to risk my men. Let's use his folk as bait. It's a good plan. My men will gladly serve as bait to save innocent people.
So
Let's
wait,
see if we can use his
hold
men.
on. Those. So what do you want? What is he gonna do? Have you slayed people he says are demons?
I think we're supposed to take him prisoner.
Yeah, but he says those possessed by the demon are lost. So he's just accusing these people of being...
he's saying they've either died or they can't be cured.
Okay. I suppose.
You bind Sir Beor and parade him through Greenham. The villagers throw eggs at him, but you don't let them stone him. He's taken back to the castle while your men join the villagers' celebrations and pretend to get drunk. Your troops move into position around Greenham.
I dress up as a common soldier and join my men. I take the same risks as them. I hide my troops in the orchard by the village and we wait there. We strike camp outside Greenham on a hillside for which I can see the village. I'm gonna dress up as a common soldier.
I'm just a petty man, just a poor boy.
Exactly.
I'm susceptible to the
merrymaking in the
plague.
village isn't quite as merry as it should be. More and more of the disfigured plague survivors join the dance, and you find you're being herded towards the orchard. When you get there, one of them begins to chant, and a horrible black shape arises.
Uh-oh.
Now is the time to strike. I whip out my sword and attack the monster.
So I whip out my sword!
The black shape is a true monster. It's the most repulsive creature you've ever seen.
Ew!
Including a few unseelie dignitaries. It fights hard and dirty, screaming in an inhuman tongue. But in the end, it falls.
We win!
You are a tougher kill than these poor villagers were.
That's right, you're super tough.
Poor villagers, I hope the night was wrong and I can free them. We can't celebrate yet. The demon-infested villagers could still attack us. I feel like I gotta be sketched out by them.
The villagers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're
When
weird.
the demon lies
They are
dead,
kinda weird.
you hear moaning and screaming. You look around and see the plague survivors rolling on the ground, clawing their chests.
Yeah.
Sketchy.
Some of the seemingly healthy ones are in agony as
Uh-oh.
well, including the village elder you spoke with. They must already be infected.
I order my men to put them out of their misery and stop this curse. I look to Sir Bor for his decision. After all, these are his peasants. I want this village torched. Better safe than sorry when it comes to demons.
I mean, what do you believe about demons, I guess?
I'm gonna ask Sir Bor what to
Okay.
do.
They are his peasants.
The healer said those infected can't be saved.
Sir Beor says.
But now that we know who they are, we can get rid of them and start a new life. We'll burn this cursed place, and the true survivors will build a new village. Come up to the castle, and we'll discuss it
He wants to
further.
burn things.
This sounds good to me. That's the human spirit, strong enough to start again. I don't have time to visit. I want to be on my way to find the healer. I go to the castle to see there are no plague-stricken people hiding there.
I mean, it tells you that? Are you just assuming?
I don't know. I guess let's go check them.
The people in the castle are shaken, but relieved that the demon is gone. No one here was affected. You are relieved that the taint is cleansed. Sir Beor tells you the healer went to Coventry to seek knowledge there. He warns you some suspect that the demons have appeared there, too.
Oh, there's multiple
In
demons.
Coventry? The same demon is in Coventry? You got 200 experience for that.
Cool.
My
I'll take
good
it.
sir, my name is Sir Meliot, and it was your father's wish that I be your aid in the future, to relieve you of mundane, everyday tasks. I would be more than pleased to advise you if that is your wish. I'll also welcome the messengers, and decide which matters require your immediate attention.
Thanks, Sir Meliot.
I mean, did
My
your
lord,
dad tell you that?
Sir Beor warned you that troubles are brewing in the town of Coventry, and the king of the province might have gone mad. Now that you are aware how the Fomorian plague affects the mind and the soul, it's imperative that you personally investigate the truth of such rumours, especially in a province so near Heartwood Keep.
Indeed.
All right, Sir Marriott. If that's what you say, new guy.
Yeah, new guy. So, is this Coventry? I mean, it looks like it is.
Burge of Coventry.
So, that's me.
Yes, my lord.
There you go, Z.
Walk, walk, walk. March, march,
You
march.
made it. Oh. What's going on?
Oh. Nothing happened.
Oh, do you gotta go to that quest?
On my way.
I don't know.
I don't know, that's kind of strange. So how long you think this game takes to beat?
Ready to serve.
28 hours.
That's a good guess.
You have been warned that monsters might have appeared in the town of Coventry as well, where the king apparently went mad. You must travel to Coventry and find out
Been
if
there,
there
done that.
is
Yeah,
a
you've
truth
already
to
traveled.
these rumors. If they are true, you must expose the king's infection to the whole town.
Well, you guys 28 hours. According to howlongtobeat.com, the whole 2 people that have been pulled for the game took
Only
them
2
about
people have beat it.
that checked in with that website. Yes, the main story, it took them 11 and a half hours.
Oh.
The main story. Now the main and extras took 41 hours.
Poof.
One person pulled, so one
Wow.
person beat it in 41 hours.
That's
the
a lot
main
of
and
extras.
It's a lot of extras. That's probably like achievements and maybe the prologue, DLC, things like that. Maybe not. I don't know.
11 and a half hours isn't super long.
It's not. That's not bad.
Alright. Battle is certain.
What? Oh. So, do you need to click on the town or what's up? Instead of that, like,
You
what's
have
this
been
view?
warned that monsters. You have been warned that monsters.
Maybe you click on the town itself. Maybe you close that. I don't know. Oh, maybe you need to end your turn.
Ooh.
There you go. The new turn in summer.
So green.
Diplomacy.
This is the diplomacy window.
Aw.
Here you can check your diplomatic relations with potential diplomatic partners and interact with them by taking various diplomatic actions.
Wow.
Diplomacy!
Yay.
This is an important aspect of the game, and you can learn much more about diplomacy by reading the full diplomacy
Working
tutorial.
with people. Yay.
So here's Belgrade and Sherwood.
Which are your areas?
Alright, so King Adrid. Aldred.
Yeah.
King Daffyd. Seed Council.
And there's 2 more.
Lord Raymond. And King Cole.
Wow.
Good King Cole.
King Cole.
Alright, I think let's go with King Cole. How about, let's see. Give you a non-aggression treaty. Let's do it.
Good old King Cole.
King Cole's kingdom is under constant threat from the marauding rogue
no.
knights and the Fomorian raiders.
Oh no.
So it's not surprising that he wants to secure peace with everyone else around his realm. He's already made a non-aggression pact with Meacham, and his envoys have been proposing one with us as well. Perhaps it's in both your interests to
So he already
oblige
wants
his
peace.
request.
I think that's great. So I can accept his proposal and sign a non-aggression treaty for 3 years, or assure him that I have no intention to attack him and propose a permanent treaty.
What do you think's better? What does Sage William Pendragon do?
I think we need to team up.
Yeah.
Let's do permanent.
Alright, +8 for good old King Cole.
We're best buds.
Alright, so you may be wondering, what kind of computer do I need to play this game? Well, here's the recommended system requirements. You need at least, for the operating system, Windows Vista with SP2 or Windows 7 or better, which is hopefully where you're at in today's world. For the kind of processor you need an Intel Core 2 Quad 2.4 gigahertz or equivalent AMD CPU. For your memory,
King Aldrich was one of your
you need 2 gigabytes of RAM.
Vassals, and also his greatest critic. Though they had tremendous respect for each other, Aldrich often openly disagreed with Arthur's methods. He believes the Cataclysm was the result of some of your father's decisions, which is why he went his separate way. But this does not mean that there can be no peace between your kingdoms.
He's a pacifist, so he's not a fighter.
So do you want to acknowledge his kingdom?
So yeah, acknowledge his kingdom and offer him a non-aggression pact for 3 years. Or wish to bring him back to our side, I offer him a long-term pact and send him valuable supplies as a token of good faith.
He didn't like your dad.
Doesn't mean he can't like me.
It's true. It's true. Anyway, you also need a hard disk space of 16 gigabytes. Video card ATI 5850 or greater, or an NVIDIA 460 or greater. You should have DirectX 10.
Because the fateful attack on King Arthur took place in Medicine under the watchful eye of the Guardians of the Grail, many of your followers blamed them for the Cataclysm. As a result, Lord Raymond, Medicine's new regent and former head of the Guardians, keeps a wary eye on Heartwood Keep. If you made a gesture showing that you harbor no ill will against him, he would surely be more open to cooperation.
So I can try to ease the tension a little by offering a non-aggression treaty for 3 years. Or settle this after the Formodian threat is over. I offer Lord Raymond a long-term peace for 5 years. I'm just going to go with 3 for him.
Alright. Anyway, you want your sound card to be DirectX 9C compliant sound card, and you should have an NVIDIA AG of physics. I really don't know what that means, but hey,
I don't know what that
you should probably have it. I think it's recommended for most games anymore anyway. Which most computers probably have anyway. We can assume.
As a proud Welshman, King Dafydd never liked to be a part of Arthur's kingdom, and he was among the first to declare independence when news of Arthur's condition began to spread. However, the Cataclysm and the return of the dragons to Wales has changed his tone. He might be ready to negotiate. However, technically he has committed high treason, so he will look upon any overture with mistrust. If you wish to open talks with him, the first step would be an assurance of safety.
So I can send him a royal letter of pardon and offer him a non-aggression treaty for 3 years. Or offer him a long-term treaty for 5 years and send him an artifact to show that I'm serious.
Kind of artifact?
One minor item artifact.
I wonder what that is.
I don't know. I haven't learned a whole lot of stuff yet, so
yeah,
I'm not really ready to part with my things.
Alright, it's probably a good call.
Alright, last one.
Scope it out.
The nobles of the Sidhe normally place no value on pacts with humans, but their tenuous position in this realm and their inability to return to Tir na Nog has presented them with an exceptional situation. Certainly, the thought of attacking them in their own stronghold is a foolish notion at best, but they might appreciate an assurance of peace nevertheless.
So I can send my envoys to Viroconium and propose a non-aggression pact for 3 years. Send a lock of my hair along with a formal offer allowing the Sidhe to place binding magic on me.
That sounds
not what I want
sketchy.
at all. No, I don't want that.
That sounds sketchy. Yeah.
After lengthy negotiations, you manage to conclude the necessary allegiance. Or alliance, sorry.
Yeah, that's good.
Alright, so
Yeah. Great
buddy,
jorb.
buddied up.
You're a great job there, William Payne Dragon.
After the Fomorians devastated the populated regions of Britannia, large groups of refugees from the burned-out villages didn't leave for the newly founded provinces, but stayed on in the wastelands. They've banded together into ragtag mobs and have been looting the deserted settlements for food and resources, sometimes even confronting the smaller Fomorian warbands.
Wow. Well, that doesn't sound very good. I don't know that we're ready to do that yet, because I think we still need to go over here to Coventry and figure out what's going on with that king. But yeah, let's check into both of those next time.
Yeah.
On Last Decade.
Last Decade. Thanks for joining us on the 3rd episode, everybody.
Yeah, glad to have you here.
Absolutely, and glad to have you coming back for the next episode. There's going to be 2 more this month, so look forward to that. And then see what crazy new game was released in February of last decade next month.
Whoop whoop.
All right, well.
All right, thanks everybody.
Have
See
a
you
great
next
week.
time. Bye.
Peace.